For me, I'd like to start with the term therapy. There are many types of therapy. There is talking therapy, music therapy, art therapy, shopping therapy, retail therapy. Hands up if you've done retail therapy. We've all done retail therapy. Therapy basically is a model by which we make the mind or we make ourselves feel better. So how do I make myself feel better? Well, I might buy something, I might listen to some music, I might do some art, I might go and talk to somebody. And if talking, the benefit of talking is what talking therapy does is it brings into the forefront of the mind, into the conscious mind, that which may have been impacting or affecting you at an unconscious level. So let me try to explain what that means. The way to characterise the mind is in two parts. There is a conscious part and an unconscious part. The conscious part of the mind is that which we know we are doing now. So for example, I know I've got my hand in front of the face, I know I'm recording a video at the moment, I know there's a car just gone past, I'm conscious my phone's here and that's switched off so that I don't get any interruptions during making this video. So I'm conscious at any one time of between 4 and 7 things. Now the other side of the mind is the unconscious mind. What can we do unconsciously? Well, what am I now doing unconsciously? I'm breathing, I'm doing that unconsciously. I'm thinking about what I'm saying by words. I'm actually growing my hair. My hair is now growing, and it's my unconscious mind that's making it grow. Unconsciously, we do millions of things all of the time, and the fact that it's unconscious means we don't know we're doing it. And what we can also do is we can learn unconscious things, so we can actually develop things that become unconscious. How many of you can drive? If you can drive, when you first started driving, it was an entirely conscious process. Doing the gear and the steering thing and the looking and the mirror and the signal of the mover and all that stuff we were taught. But what happens is, as we become competent in something, it becomes an unconscious activity. So now if I said to you, in some cases, how did you drive here today? You can barely remember the journey. So that's an example of a learned behaviour that can become an unconscious activity. And if you simplify it to swimming, riding a bike, driving a car, any of those things, then you can imagine that you can develop unconscious behaviours that by their definition are unconscious, so you don't particularly realise you've got them. But these could be behaviours which are not necessarily beneficial or advantageous to you. Those things which you learned at a conscious level become part of your unconscious personality. And it's not until you bring them back into objective consciousness and look at them and then decide, is this behaviour helpful, appropriate, suitable, necessary for me to fulfil myself and perform my daily tasks? So counselling, coaching, intervention, therapy, psychotherapy, all of these phrases and terms, in my opinion, centre around looking at your behaviours and how your behaviours integrate with your emotions and how your emotions and behaviour affect your performance and ultimately your results.